Hello, Tim from Fairplay Now on the 29th of November 2022, and I've just finished a simple little job just in there, just sorting out a socket that wasn't working, and it's back up and running now, and the lady's very happy. She can plug her tumble dryer into that again now and without any issues. So one happy customer. But because we're very close to the station here, the parking has got one of those, well, it's controlled basically, and you have to get a voucher, which the householders all around here have got stocks of them to give to people like me and other visitors. And this is what they're like, and you just sort of, yeah, it's like a lottery card, you know, you scratch out date and time that you arrive, and you've got 2 hours with that. And one thing, this is like the new style. I'm coming on to some good news here, so bear with me. You know, it's not the most exciting thing I've ever talked about, is it? Sort of parking vouchers, but probably in the very old days or early days of these things, you just put in your time of arrival and that was it. So if you were only here for half an hour like I've been, you know, this is still valid for an hour and a half. So unfortunately there's no one around here, but I could in theory give this to someone else and then they could park here for free as well. So, you know, you get sort of maximum usage out of this. But the powers that shouldn't be some years ago decided, oh, we can't have people being nice like that to each other. No, what we'll do is we'll make sure that only one person can use that, and we'll have a little box on there at the bottom where they have to put in their registration number, and that will ensure that the tickets aren't transferable, can't be transferred from one user to another, which I always thought was so very mean-spirited, typical of the powers that shouldn't be. And to my mind, if you've bought and paid for a parking space for 2 hours, that is your space for 2 hours, and if you want to give it to someone else, that's down to you, not down to them. So that's always been my view. And of course, in pay and display car parks and things like here, they've kind of made it more and more that you have to put in your registration details. Well, I'm pleased to say that with this one, they've gone the other way. So there's nowhere on there to put any registration details. Hopefully that's not just an oversight on their part. The printers have got it wrong or whatever, and hopefully that's a permanent thing. But it is nice to see that the powers that shouldn't be around here, at least, have sort of lost a bit of their mean-spiritedness and are going to let people transfer their tickets again, which they never really had the right to tell you not to do that, or to make it the case that you couldn't do that. So, step in the right direction, just a tiny, tiny little step in this very little localised area. But I'm always keen to report on good news whenever I see it, no matter how small. And yeah, let's hope this is a trend that continues. So with that said, I've got another video for you to watch on my website under must-see videos. I'm actually getting round now to editing the actual main speakers during the event itself, rather than the little interviews I did downstairs in that place. And the first speaker was a lady called Kate Shimirani, who is a very experienced and highly qualified nurse. She has got some quite controversial views, which might not be you know, to everybody's taste, but you can't deny that she's a very passionate woman, very knowledgeable woman, and I think you'll find her speech very, very interesting indeed, even if you don't agree with everything that she says. So without any further ado, I'll let you go and see her now. Like I say, it'll be on my website. The usual thing, click on the red button on my website when you get there, and you'll go through to the Rumble channel, and then you can watch her on that platform. And I'll leave a link to my website in the description box below here, so you can go and check that out. So I'll let you do that, and back soon. Tim from Fairplay now. Thanks for watching.